Hello, everybody, and welcome back to We All See Things podcast with myself, Nathan, and Lauren. Say hi.
Hello.
Today, we're going to be talking about people who are just full of shit when it comes to any type of paranormal or cryptid or anything like that at all. Yeah, we're just kind of in the mood to just not call people out specifically, just call bullshitters out. And we're actually going to do a reaction video I've never seen before, and I don't think Lauren has either. From
I have
Chills.
never seen the video.
Yeah. Okay. So we're okay. Who made the video? Tell us about it.
So, a big YouTuber, he's got 5 point something million followers, and his name is Chills, and he does a lot of like scary videos, like paranormal videos, videos, anything that is scary, basically, what I've seen so far. So we're gonna react to one of his videos, and we will put his video down in the description.
Yeah. I think he does like top 10 of different things, but yeah, he does a lot of different paranormal scary videos, like paranormal creature or whatever caught at night, or don't step out at night because you might run into these creatures. And it's Chills. Oh wait, Chills, right?
Yeah, Chills.
Yeah, Chills. Yeah. We will definitely be putting his video down in the description. And just for legal purposes, we're not claiming this video. It's not our video. It is Chills, and we're giving all the credit to him for that video. So yeah, okay, so we're just talking about how people are just full of shit because we've been running into people a lot, and you can just kind of tell when they're full of shit when they're telling stories, and you can just kind of see the cogs going in their head, like they have to make the story up as they go, and you're like, really, like just you don't need to. Like, it's fucking such a pain in the ass. Like when you hear somebody telling you a story about like a cryptid or its ghost or anything like that, and you're like, they're full of shit. Like right away, you just see it within a few minutes. You can tell.
Like, I hate the fact that when like someone comes to me with like a paranormal problem, but they've never had a paranormal experience, so they make a story up. And it's like I'm sitting there like, yep, just nodding my head away, like, okay, yep. Like, you are completely and utterly bullshitting me right now. I'm like, I know what a paranormal problem is. Like, I've been around the paranormal my whole entire life, so I would know.
Yeah,
what a bullshit
exactly. And like, you don't want to like you don't want to be like, wow, that's crazy. Because like but for me anyways, I'm just like, I don't want to encourage that shit. It's like a child when they're lying. You don't want to like encourage them to keep lying. You want to call them out, but you're like, I don't want to be an asshole. Cause like I want to listen to them because you want to give them a chance. You're like, maybe they're telling the truth. And then you listen to them more and more, and you're like, nope. Full of shit.
It's like when I get like private calls to go out to like do investigations, 99% of the time they're mostly prank calls, and I'm wasting my time. And I'm like, can you stop with the bullshit? I'm like, if you actually have a problem, like, call me. But if you don't keep doing this and then you end up having a problem, I'm not coming back to save your ass. Like, stop with the bullshit.
Yeah, and like we've just been hearing some stories recently, and you just listen to them, and you're like, fucking really? Like, oh my. I don't want to say anything specific because you can narrow it down with the amount of people that we know and who we know and shit like that. So what we're gonna do instead of just like calling out people that we know, we're gonna just call bullshit on videos today. And yeah, from Chills. And yeah, so let's get that going. I think you have the screen sharing available for you. Yeah, I think I set that up.
Yes, I will set up.
Yes, it's like 20 videos that'll wake you up tonight. So let's see if I get woken up tonight. This is such well, just and some of these videos I've seen, I have to find the video of like it's like they say it's legit, and it's like fucking this washcloth gets pulled off like this bench, this countertop, and you can see where the string is attached to it, like the corner is getting pulled, and they pull it up into the air, and you see like it dances along the screen, and like the clock like shakes and then falls off the wall. You can tell somebody's on the other side. It just hits the door and knocks it off. I have to find this video. It's fucking great. But those are the ones you kind of like, you really watch. The person who made this really watches and be like, yep, this is believable.
It's like it's like some people that I've watched on YouTube, not gonna name names, but I have seen a lot of fake shit when it comes to them doing stuff with paranormal stuff and, trying to contact spirits and that. And 99% of the time, if they try and, like, say they got pulled out of bed, they have a string on their foot or, it reflects. And I watched so many videos over and over again just to, like, point out which is fake, what's not fake. And most of the time it's fake. But when you have the real stuff, it's intense.
Exactly. That's just like the whole like Bigfoot thing too. Like you watch some of these videos, like Bigfoot caught on camera, and you're like, I always watch them. I'm always super excited to watch the Bigfoot ones because they're my favorite. Because 99.999%, if not all of them, are bullshit. I'm not saying Bigfoot's fake. I'm just saying the videos that are out there are fake because you seem like just this furry individual moving through the forest. You're like, that's a fat guy in a fucking fur coat. You can just tell. And one of the ways I have a theory. What was that?
A giant teddy bear.
Well, it could be. Like, you never know. Probably more likely to be a giant teddy bear than Bigfoot. But like it's a theory that I have how you can tell that it's not a real creature and that it's just somebody in a suit is that it looks like somebody in a fucking suit. If it moves like an awkward person moving through the woods, it's a person. You have to think these Bigfoot, Wendigo, skinwalkers and stuff like that. That's their element. They're gonna move through that bush like it's nothing. Like it's like they're walking down the sidewalk. It's gonna be so easy for them. Then you see like this big lumbering fucking thing going through the woods, breaking branches and just lumbering through it. It's bad. And you're like, that's just a dude. And he's not used to running through the woods with a suit on. And that's fake.
And I just literally just pictured a massive ass lumberjack man with his like axe in his hand and just chopping down trees, just coming down the hill or some shit.
Yeah, well, exactly. Like it's just lumbering. Yeah, lumberjack. But yeah, it's just like you can just tell, and you can tell by like paranormal videos too. Like when people are bullshit, like you said, oh, I was pulled out of bed, and you watch the video, you're like, nope, somebody's just off camera pulling something, and that's what's yanking you or pulling the blanket off of you.
Like what I can tell in some videos when people try to make out like it's an actual thing. If you watch carefully, you can see string reflect off light. And when you see the string reflect off light, you know it's like, oh, that's 100% fake.
Like right when your brain clicks over to and you can prove it, like you look at it and you're like, nope, that's not real. You feel kind of disappointed. Like part of you kind of like, oh, well, this sucks. I was kind of hoping for something, but I get to fucking some guy.
The amount of times I have seen some fake ass videos, I just sit there and laugh. I'm like, well, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh, I always get excited when somebody's like, I stumble across a new video of like a creature, Bigfoot, or anything caught on film or Loch Ness or Ogopogo and stuff like that. Just they're like, oh, new footage has like surfaced. I'm like, this is exciting because our cameras are getting better. How is it always? Our cameras are like 4K, amazing cameras. You can see a bee on a flower as clear as day with the best resolution. But everybody who takes any type of picture or film of some sort of creature, they always have it's like a fucking Nokia from 2001. Why is it always a shit camera every time? It was like, oh my god, is that Bigfoot? Here, hand me the old one. Hand me the Polaroid camera. Hand me something that doesn't focus properly. Yeah, that one. No,
hey,
not my
Polaroid cameras aren't that bad. They're actually quite useful. There's very many ways of using the paranormal. Using old Polaroid cameras pick up more things than what a digital camera does.
I think I've struck a nerve. Hey, Polaroid cameras are fun. Yeah, but come on. Unless it has time to focus.
Your point, though. Like, I get your point, but you're not gonna be okay. Who would ever take a fucking Polaroid camera out to the woods if you're looking for a fucking Bigfoot? No one, because I
Exactly.
would have their like old ass Nokia brick ass phones trying to video camera that damn thing and say, "Hey, I have a great $2,000 camera in here. Why don't I use it?" Oh wait, that doesn't matter. I have this phone to use. It's so much easier. It's like, no,
Even
no.
phones. You know how easy it is to get to the camera? Check this out. Camera. Done. I have this awesome 4K camera now. Is it 4K? I don't know. But it's an awesome camera. Like double tap and it fucking open up the camera. How fucking hard was that?
How do you not know it's 4K?
I don't remember. I think it might be. Or it's like it's super high resolution. I don't remember. But the fact is, it's better than what they're using. What every single cryptid hunter out there, for some reason, when they take pictures,
okay.
all their shit gets out of focus.
It's like Expedition Unknown. They have their cameras and cameramen and all that kind of thing. But they still don't get anything on camera.
They don't get anything on camera.
Well, actually, they did with the Bigfoot. They got like a prince or something in the sands.
Yes, actually, that's when he was Destination Truth. They were actually they discovered legitimate Bigfoot tracks, and they made the news. They made national news, and it was crazy. It was actually really cool. Then they're like, "Yeah, we don't know what the fuck is happening. We don't. We just stumbled across it." Actually, when they were here in Australia, I think it was Australia, they were UFO hunting, alien stuff, and they actually did come across an unidentified flying object. They actually brought it to an astrologer. Yeah, is that what they're called? Maybe, I don't know. They brought it to them, and they were like, "Listen, at this point, because you can track planes, satellites, they're like, we know exactly what's in the sky at any given time." And the guy was like, "You legit have something here because there is nothing on record that should be in the sky at that time. So you legit have a UFO." And they thought that was pretty cool. So they've discovered a couple things, but nothing that's like a creature. Like,
I'm waiting for it.
what? What are you?
Oh, it's just like people say there's nothing out there. Like, okay, there's nothing out there, but there is actually stuff out there. We just haven't found it yet because most of the time they don't want to be found because if they were found, they'll be hunted down and then they'll be made into a fucking fur coat. So why don't we jump into this video stuff?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So what we're gonna do now, we are going to do a reaction video to Chill's video, which we've mentioned multiple times now, and call bullshit on stuff that's bullshit.
Or just find creepy things that are interesting. And things
Yes.
like, what the fuck is
It's
that?
funny because it's stuff that we're both into. We're just gonna watch these videos and be like, nah. We're just gonna like fuck it. Because you know what? There's the problem with this type of like being into paranormal stuff and cryptid stuff is that the entire thing is it's so saturated with people making fake videos and just videos that'll make them, popular or famous for 15 minutes, and it's just shit because it's hard to find. If there is a legitimate video out there, I would love to see it, but it's hard to find because you go to YouTube and just type in, creatures or Bigfoot or whatever, and you're just full of shit. It's all crap. But yes. All right. So share the screen and let's see what happens. If anything happens. All right. All righty.
Wait, what the fuck is that?
That's amazing. We barely started. We barely fucking started.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck is that?
We are 4 seconds in and we're already calling bullshit. Why is anybody looking at me like, oh my God, that's a ghost or something?
I'm sorry, but what is that?
That is a mannequin head. Nothing more, nothing less. You can see it.
I know, but look at it. Just look at it.
Don't get me wrong. If I was walking down the street late at night, looked up and saw that fucking thing, I'd be cool. And I'd wait a second. I'm like, oh, that's not even real. Oh, okay, whatever. And keep walking. Like that is just. I love the fact that they've seen that and somebody's like, oh, this will be good in a video. It's amazing. 4 seconds in, bullshit. I think that's a record.
Wait, it just fucking moved.
Okay.
Sorry, but it just fucking moved.
All right. Obviously, somebody fucking just pulled it out of the window because that's ridiculous. That's a setup. That's bullshit.
Hilarious. That's
Jesus
hilarious.
Christ. All right, that's a good dude in a tent.
A lion.
That's a fucking lion.
Do you need a good night's sleep? Then find something else to watch because these 30 scary videos will wake you up tonight. Number
Chill's
30,
voice.
Escaping the Lions.
Alright.
Nature can be beautiful. It can also be gruesome. Published by
shit.
Rex Schaller in July of 2019. These
Okay, can I just stop here? Why the fuck would you have anything to do with lions? Why can't somewhere where there's lions when you
There-
know
three
something shit's gonna happen?
Yeah, like this is like I was expecting like I don't know some weird creature or something. This is a fucking lion. Don't fuck with lions, people. Jesus.
Why? Just why?
I know.
No.
Unhappy campers had some fearsome creatures stalking their campground at night. The scary footage shows a man peeking his head outside his tent.
He's an idiot.
Why?
He's a fucking idiot.
Why?
This guy wants to get famous in the wrong way.
Only to spy an enormous lion creeping past. He quickly re-zips the tent flap, turns off the light, and lays flat inside the tent.
Yep. He's like, now I'm going back to bed. I'm done. This is it.
Why do you think laying down's gonna
This
happen?
seems to alert another lioness, who leaps through the ropes of the tent area, while the big lion calmly looks on. The pair of lions stalk past the tents. The lion paces back and forth, eager for their meal to be plated, while the
Jesus
lioness
Christ.
reclines, waiting patiently. After a moment, another massive lion shows up. For some reason, one of the campers keeps peeking his head.
Okay, let's just talk about this for a minute.
Yeah.
One, lying down ain't gonna help you. Poking your head ain't gonna help you. And
No.
why the fuck are you camping somewhere with lions?
Yeah. Don't fuck with lions, people. Jesus Christ. Fucking
I
hell.
don't understand. I just don't understand. Weirdos.
Yeah, that's fucking.
Out of the tent, which disturbs the big lion, who manages to knock the roof's cover down over the tent flap.
That's probably the best thing that could happen, so he doesn't see it anymore. That's good. That's really
Good
good.
night.
The lions continue to stalk them, even pawing at the tent aggressively and pulling on the poles with its massive claws. The lion
They're
grows
fucked.
more and more aggravated and aggressive. Finally, the pair appear to become bored and wander off into the night. Many in the comments say these campers were lucky the lions were only
Fucking out
curious,
there
not
lucky.
hungry.
Yeah, this
Others
isn't
note
just
how the
scary,
zippers
this is
somehow gave them a
terrifying.
sense of
You're fucking with a
security,
real
when
wild
that was
animal here.
probably never the case. One thing's for sure though, these unhappy campers didn't get a wink of sleep that night. Number
Jesus Christ.
29,
All right.
child at the door. What would you do if a child showed up at your doorstep at night? Posted to TikTok by Shane King 85, who said it was from his neighbor's security camera. This Ring video was captured at 3:30 in the morning. The video looks outside onto the front doorstep. A young girl in a nightgown walks up to the door and knocks, looking into a side window. It appears she is alone, although some have said they see someone lurking in the darkness behind
Where?
her.
Okay, one, why is she out there alone? And where the fuck is her parents?
Well, yeah, and like, okay, I have heard of things like this. People knock on the door, somebody innocent, like usually a woman or something like that. Be like, hey, can you help me? My car's broken down, and then they get jumped. Could that be the same thing? Possibly, maybe. I don't know.
I just find it odd.
Yeah.
I just find it odd. Why would I know kids can get out of houses and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but I just find this odd for a young girl for herself knocking on a neighbor's door
Yeah.
unless it's an emergency.
Yeah, So it's probably
After
just
peeking in at the other side of the door, the girl runs off after an alarm detects motion. She wanders into the darkness. Most everyone in the comments tells the TikToker to call 911.
Well, of
Others
course.
think that it could have been a setup. Was this
Yeah,
girl in
see,
trouble of
setup.
some kind? Or was someone nefarious using
I don't know.
her
I
as a
can't see
decoy
anybody
to
in the
try and
background
break
where
into
somebody
the
said that they. Oh,
home?
somebody's
It's
back there.
certainly a scary thought in my opinion, but maybe it's neither. Perhaps it was just a case of ding dong ditch.
Why would it be ding dong ditch at an hour like that?
Yeah, and
For
also
a
she
young,
walks up
small
too
child.
casually. She doesn't race up, be like bang, bang, bang. She's not trying to get attention. If the child was actually like scared and needing help and wanting attention, there wouldn't be just a quick little tick, tick, tick. And also, she just like strolls up, like, "Hey, what's going on?" But she would have been banging on that fucking door looking for help. So yeah, that's a bit weird for me. Not scary though.
Very,
Like,
very, very strange.
yeah, it's more strange than anything.
28, face in the window. This eerie video has me doing a double take, published by Spote You Like in April of 2008. This scary clip is filmed outside the stunning
Did it
York
freeze?
Minster.
Oh, there
The
it goes.
bells are ringing and the cameraman is taking it all in.
Is it choppy for you too?
No.
What?
No.
Oh.
He scans the cathedral and then starts walking toward it. A shot later, he is continuing on his way down a narrow shop lane. While the bells continue to sound, shops line either side of the street.
Oh, is this the face?
But watch what happens in the upper window to the left.
Oh.
The cameraman zooms in on the ghostly pale face of a small
Sorry.
child looking out the
No, it's good.
window.
Oh, perfect.
The
Yes, this is the
child's eyes
face.
are dark and inky, and its face mask-like. As the camera zooms,
Not
the
mask-like.
child
It is a
disappears.
mask.
That is just terrifying. And maybe it could be a child with a mask on. That's
I think it's just
poking its head out the
a
window.
mask, and people put it there. They saw somebody like looking, they're like, haha, and then moved it away just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
Like that's all
what
that
I
is.
think.
I'm calling bullshit on this one.
Okay.
The uploader notes that the house is called the Belfry and was built in the 17th century. Some in the comments claim to have stayed there and say that it has seriously spooky vibes.
So it could be
Is
possibly
this the thing
haunted,
putting out those
and
vibes?
there
I'd
could
say
be
it's a pretty
possibly
good
paranormal activity
chance.
happening
Number
there.
27,
So I'm on the edge of that
crawling
one.
creature. What do you make of the creature in this creepy video published in June of 2017?
I believe that as a person because
That's a crackhead.
Okay, let's because there's many documents on about people living with dogs.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that too. Actually, I think there's a girl in Russia. She was raised by dogs and stuff like that. I've seen some videos of people running like that, and it looks like they're running with dogs. So it could be, and I can't really tell because again, it's blurry as shit. Where they are, it could be South Africa, maybe. I can't really tell.
I have no idea, but I don't know. I don't know with this one.
It's a person driving through a desert. When it slows to a stop, some animals appear in the area near a fence.
Very blurry.
From far off, they look like they could be anything. Cows, dogs. The video is unclear, but as the camera zooms in and the car backs up and then turns around to get an unobstructed view, we see that at least one of the creatures looks like something from a horror movie. It almost looks like a humanoid doing a bear crawl, but I can't imagine a human being able to pull that off for as long as this creature does.
I'm on the edge about this one.
I think it's just a person fucking around.
It's unnatural. The creature continues on trotting.
I don't think it's anything supernatural. I think the person might have something wrong with them.
Humanoid animal.
It's a human. There's plenty of people who can run around like that. It's crazy.
I've never seen before. Number 26,
Okay.
leopard leaping. If you've ever worked night security, human activity is likely the most you've ever had to worry about.
Oh,
Working
shit.
Whoa.
security in India is another story.
That's
Published by
a
World
big
of
boy.
Wildlife
Yep.
and more in January of 2018.
Here,
This
kitty,
security
kitty,
guard
kitty,
couldn't
kitty.
believe his eyes
Time to
when
go
he
inside.
encountered a big
It
cat
looked like it was
roaming
going
the
towards
Mumbai
her.
neighborhood at night.
See, it's
Captured
going
at
right at him
nearly
and
1
then
in
darts
morning.
the other
security
direction.
guard is seen
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's terrifying because like that's it. Even though it's not a big, doesn't look like a very big cat, it can still fuck you up.
Oh, most definitely. Yeah, yeah.
sitting on a plastic chair, probably trying his best to keep awake. The street is quiet. Just as the car approaches, so does an enormous
Yeah, see?
leopard.
Right at
The
him,
big
and then-
cat looks like he's aiming toward
Yeah.
the guard,
Yeah.
but as he sees the car's light, the leopard rushes across the street instead and leaps up and out of sight. Wrapped in a blanket, the security guard goes to check it out,
like, "Nah."
likely thinking he dozed off and was imagining things. After looking for the cat for a moment,
That's
the
so dumb.
security guard walks off camera and returns with a big stick. The
Yeah.
video ends before viewers see if he was forced to use it, but hopefully the leopard didn't stick around. The man was lucky the
What's a
car
stick
showed
gonna
up just
do?
in time. He could have been
It's a
that
deterrent
leopard's lunch.
at
Number
most.
25, graveyard ritual. This witch is up to no
Okay.
good. Published by Zona Paranormal Veracruz in December of 2021. This scary video starts with a flash.
Oh my god.
That is a type of magnesium that does that.
While in this graveyard, the man appears to have happened upon a ritual being performed.
That is interesting.
It's a magnesium dust. You throw it on fire, it goes poof. That's all that is. You can do it with salt and flour as well.
A figure is speaking and
Flour?
making this
I think it's just
fire
flour.
come to life.
Yeah, see, they jump some on there.
Later, amongst the mausoleums, the man hears that strange voice again in the darkness.
The fact that they're actually terrified, I'd be terrified myself, even just being in a
I was just about to
graveyard.
say, like, who the hell goes into the cemetery at night? But then I'm thinking, like, we're probably going to be doing that.
Well,
Like,
I don't mind going into a cemetery at night. I just don't like the fact that people like to muck around with cemeteries, especially if it's like a ritual or something.
yeah,
That to me is a big no-no.
like that legit could be a thing. Like, there's could be somebody there doing a ritual because that's just maybe their type of religion or whatever the hell they believe. So stumbling across that, yes, scary, uncommon, maybe, but like out of the realm of possibilities, no, it's possible.
It is possible. But
Yeah,
that voice as well is very.
that was fucking weird as
sounds
shit.
very that voice sounds very demonic, like kind of thing.
Followed shortly by a high-pitched, sing-song voice. The man
Whoa, that was interesting.
That was crazy. They're probably fucking with this guy. He's standing there with a big flashlight. They're doing a ritual, and they're like, "This motherfucker, let's fuck with him. He's just pissing us off." You never know.
Possibly, but also, how can you explain that? You know what I mean? Like, is he there by himself? Like,
Yeah,
is that?
there are
you
a
know what
lot
I
of
mean?
people who
Because-
do this by themselves, which is dumb as shit. You should not be doing this by yourself,
Right.
especially. Just you shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Thanks.
You could get hurt.
Oh, I'm fine. I've been doing this for many years.
Okay, yeah, but have you done something like this?
Oh, not particularly like going to places like this, not by myself. No, but I'm not that stupid enough to go into those sort of
Exactly.
places. I'm
See,
smart.
this is what I mean. Like you going into like an abandoned building is one thing, but this is a cemetery. This is a common area people go to, especially at night. And people like to come here and do rituals that sometimes are a
Oh.
little satanic and stuff. So no, it's not safe.
Yeah. I have to agree on that.
See? So it's dumb.
and then falls forward hard, pushed by an unseen force.
Oh, holy shit. Okay, he's obviously alone, and that's paranormal, and something kicked him over, like, hey, get the fuck out of my graveyard.
Okay, he went down pretty hard. I'll give him. It sounded pretty hard. Like if he did that, if that was staged, I'll give him credit. He is dedicated to his craft by going down that hard.
That did not look staged to me. Like I've been like kicked and punched and pushed over by spirits before, and that was something pushed him over.
What I love is they're like he was pushed by an unseen force from behind. I'm like nobody ever sees what pushes you from behind. Just
No,
stating
I
that
know,
right now.
but still.
I know what you mean. We're gonna have conflicting thoughts on many things here. I think.
Ghostly figure from a distance approaching him.
That's a person.
And then it's too close for comfort.
That was a person.
That was a person. Yeah, they're pissed
Fire
off.
is blazing again, and upon approaching the fading flames, the cameraman sees a witchy woman hunched over, departing.
Leave him alone and go home.
I know.
Señora, solo vengo a explorar, no vengo a hacer daño.
Yeah, leave.
Oh, now you're making too much noise.
Yeah, leave them alone.
Allá adentro unas sombras. Allá adentro una sombra, allá adentro, allá adentro.
What sort of ritual was this witch performing? This cameraman might find out in his days to come. Number 24. Creepy creature. Want to see the power of a piranha up close? Posted to TikTok by the King Horror.
Oh, I
this
know what this
creepy
is.
video shows
Oh,
a
shit.
bouquet of piranha and their chompers
I'm a
at work.
piranha.
One of the piranhas is shown biting at a crab's claw. With ease, the fish snaps onto the claw.
I don't want to stick my finger in that. That
No.
looks like it hurts. I'm a piranha.
I'm a piranha. Oh, Finding Nemo.
Which is no match for it.
Yeah.
When the claw is pulled away, the piranha's terrifying mouth continues to
Is that a
gape
piranha?
open. Piranhas have a bite force. of
I
up to
don't even know what it
320
is.
I don't think that's a
newtons.
piranha,
Nearly
but I
3
know
times
I've seen this
stronger
video
than that of an
before,
American
and they
alligator.
do say it's not a piranha, it's something else.
It's a naked fish.
It looks like a naked fish. But yeah, that's not a piranha, but that
Or
is a
great
real
white
creature.
Shark. So I definitely wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of this fish's bite. Number 23, Nurse Phantom. Is this phantom nurse here to heal you or to hurt?
Wait, what the fuck was that?
That was acting. Oh fuck. I'm sorry. I'm like seriously. Just the whole like and the arms falling back. That's Oscar material right there. Fucking hell.
Hurt You, published by Luan Mendez in May of 2020. Luan and his crew are exploring an abandoned hospital whose
As you do.
staff hasn't really left. Wandering the halls, they seem to turn down one hallway where they seem to spot something skulking in the darkness.
Okay, that shits me to tears.
See
That
what?
shits
Exactly.
me to tears.
Like, what they see?
If you were, like, if that was me, I would go towards it because that's kind of my job is to go towards the thing. But if you see me run, you run.
Like
But what were they seeing? Like,
Exactly.
why did they run off like that? Like,
they just
fuck.
said, oh, they saw something lurking down the hallway, and then we just see floor, part of a corridor, and then blur, and now running. What did they see? I didn't see anything.
Mm-mm.
The thing must have disappeared, so they move
Oh,
on, continuing in
course.
their search, and that
Oh, what is that? That looks like a nurse. That looks like a nurse.
I wouldn't say nurse. I'd probably say that looks more like a gown, like a hospital gown. But it does look like they have something on their head.
Yeah. I don't know if I could call this like could it be an apparition? Could it be spiritual? Could it be paranormal? I don't know. Like
I
not
don't
the
know.
camera view anyway.
that's when they see her, Nurse Ratchet.
Nurse Ratchet. Oh, it turned at them too. That's good.
They race away as fast as they
I feel
can,
that's like
and one of
a-
the crew falls
I feel like that's a what is it? A poltergeist in a way, like because you don't see apparitions that much unless it's like a poltergeist.
And that's very detailed too. Like you could see something on her head, long black, dark hair, black, dark brown, doesn't matter, dark hair. She looked like she was wearing like shoes, maybe, kind
Yeah.
of. But the fact is, like, there's 3 dudes here, and like I'm kind of curious. I'd be like, "Hi, what's up? You guys all have cameras. Get the footage. Somebody be
Yeah.
a martyr, and just get it done. God damn it! That's the whole point. You're doing
Just
this.
push you in there.
I'd do it. Why not?
Unexpectedly to the ground. It almost looks like he was clotheslined by something invisible. The crew manages to make it
Nah.
out of the hospital alive, and that's no thanks to the creepy phantom nurse. Number 22.
He looked like he was trying to
Don't
stop and
close
slip.
the door. Is this the work of the legendary magician Hashina? Published in September of 2021. This
Peekaboo, I see you. Sorry.
Just random. It's kind of like,
The apparition around the door, like you can see like the shadow, kind of black shadow sort of thing. It just reminded me like, hey, Peekaboo, I see you.
just like popped up out of nowhere, be all creepy like. Jesus Christ.
scary video is tantalizing. While I don't have the full context, the short clip shows some men sitting around a room. Some of the men are chanting. What are they trying to do? Exorcise someone of a possession? I'm not sure. But as the group sits there, a creepy shadow
See?
figure emerges from
Peekaboo, I
behind
see
the
you.
door's fogged
Peekaboo.
glass window. It rises, and there doesn't seem to be enough room behind the door for something to remain otherwise hidden.
Yes, it
What's
does.
going on here? Is it some sort of ritual? Don't close your eyes, because when you wake up tonight, this thing will be waiting for
bull
you.
crap.
Number
God damn it.
21, Highway Tornado. You
What?
can run, but you can't hide.
Like a
Published by
tornado?
WFLA in January
Yeah, it's
of
tornado.
2022. This scary video shows that danger will come for you when you least expect it. The
Tornadoes are very, very dangerous.
Yeah,
like
and
any
real.
other natural disaster.
Yeah, like Jesus
never-
Christ.
I actually wanted to be a storm chaser when I was little. Like, I always wanted to be a storm chaser. I always want to be in the middle of the storm. But then I saw how dangerous it is, and I'm like, no. And then I look at my job, and I'm like, that's even dangerous. Like,
Yeah.
more dangerous than what?
Like,
But
you-
I'm not saying that, like, storms aren't dangerous. I know storms are dangerous. They are very, very dangerous. I studied over 2 years with natural disasters, and I know how dangerous they can
oh,
be.
they're super
I'm-
fucking dangerous.
But I'm saying in my job as well, because of my safety, anything can happen. I can get pushed down the stairs. I can get bit. I can get punched. I can, it's anything can happen.
It's tornado, people. Don't go outside during the fucking tornado.
video shows a
Like,
police
that's it.
car driving down a Florida road, his siren blaring. A storm is brewing outside, and a tornado is seen forming in the clouds to the left. The policeman turns down the road toward the twister, reporting the tornado's whereabouts over his radio. As he drives toward it,
Devils, I've shut down 41 in Collier right now. It's getting ready to cross over
Okay.
41. Stand by. It's going over. It looks like Wawa.
there are other cars on the road traveling in both directions.
Okay, I'm not from America, and I have no idea what the hell Wawa is.
It's
What
a
is that?
place. I think it's a
That
place.
really- That's really something.
It's a Wawa.
And the enormous twister makes its way across the highway, and traffic pulls to a stop. After a while, the tornado dissipates.
Oh, good. Like, I'm glad it dissipates.
Mhm.
I can't tell yet. I'm trying to get these cars to stop.
This was one of the multiple tornadoes spotted
Yeah,
in
it's
the
a-
area that morning. 28 homes were destroyed,
Aw.
while 62 more were damaged,
Damn.
That's
making
so
them
sad.
unlivable. Number 20,
hell.
the shadow enters. Are we being possessed by shadowy forces without even knowing it? Posted on Blah Blah's channel in January of 2022.
Okay.
Oh, it's
This
really
scary
new.
video is trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community. The footage shows a woman walking a dirt path along a hill hillside overlooking a city. She's
Okay.
carrying a bag and she's alone. As the cameraman follows a short way behind, a mysterious and barely visible dark figure comes toward the woman on the path. The shadow figure
What?
runs right at the woman, but she doesn't
Oh.
notice it and continues on her way.
It-
Did the spirit possess?
It's very faint to see it, but you can see it a little bit. Like
I can
little
see it a
bit of
little
shadow.
bit, but like I don't know what to say to that. Like that's could be fucking anything.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Like
Her.
It's
Well,
there,
this captured our
and then-
imaginations. As it turns out, after doing some research, I found the video is VFX produced by YouTuber
There you go.
Dark3. Still, the image
Yeah.
will prompt you to look over your shoulder the next time you
Oh,
think
God.
you're alone.
Okay.
You never know what's
Pause it.
behind you until it's too late.
this is an example of how you can call bullshit on things. Why the hell is he recording her walking down a path? Like, you get these people who are like,
Yeah.
oh, I had a paranormal encounter, and like they're like, I was filming myself getting a bottle of water from the fridge, and something weird happens. Like, hold on, wait. Why were you recording yourself getting a bottle of water from the fridge? Like, that's another way you can kind of be like, what? Why were you recording yourself at that very specific time? Like, what was the point of that? Like, somebody's like, oh, I
Right.
was going downstairs to get meat from my freezer, and the lights kept flickering on and off, and it shows them recording from upstairs, walking down the stairs, and they're at the freezer, and then the lights start flickering. It's like, hold on, why were you even recording? Like, what was? And that's another thing. Like, that kind of tells you like they knew something was going to happen, so it's probably a setup, and it's probably bullshit. If you're recording something
yeah.
random for no reason, it's probably bullshit.
Right, yeah.
Number 19, March Air Force Base. Is this Air Force Base haunted? NBC
Oh,
4
wow.
News tried
that's
to
cool.
find out. This night vision video.
Look
I
at those little
like
kids.
the fact that I like the fact how they're panning with the camera, but doing it enough that you can see it. To me, that's like apparitions of like small children.
Oh, to give that, I have no idea about this one because that was really well done. Like, it was really good, and they moved, and they were there, and then they faded away. Like, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got nothing on this one.
Captured inside an
Like,
old medical building at
there
the
you go.
California base. The base has long been rumored to be home to paranormal activity, from knocks to figures appearing in one's peripherals. Many who work there have substantiated these claims. The
Okay.
video appears to confirm that something unusual is happening at March Air Force Base. The footage shows what appears to be a large empty room, but
Yeah.
when slowed down, two figures
Definitely apparitions or spirits. Definitely. That's like amazing
go.
to see something like that.
It
are
would.
lurking in the darkness. The shapes in the shadows certainly appear human. Some in the comments claim to have been stationed there
Mm-mm.
and or visited the base and
The
attest
thing is, they're not stationed there because if they were stationed there, they would have been there from like the next year, as they showed you. Spirits tend to come in and out and will show themselves if they feel comfortable to, or when you just get them out of the blue. So they're not really stationed; they're just there, and then you pan away, and they're not there anymore.
There you go.
It's like a blink and you miss it kind of thing.
Well, yeah, you probably would have missed that if you did blink.
the creepiness of the place. They even share some of their own paranormal experiences.
141, we have seatbelts that move. We've picked up voices in it by using recorders.
That is called an EVP. So an EVP is electric voice phenomenon that picks up
There you go.
disembodied voices, like you just saw. And that is Class A EVP, and that's amazing.
There you go.
Perhaps these ghosts are enacting them. Number 18, driveway ghost. Are there spirits at play here or just pranksters? Published in November of 2018, the security camera footage shows some suspicious activity in this man's driveway. A man is seen walking to his driveway's gate at around 1 in the morning. As he opens the gate and steps out, a chair that is sitting about 10 feet away flies off the handle.
Oh wow! Just throw the chair. Have a tantrum. Throw a chair.
It always seems to get pulled off camera.
Yeah,
Like
I've
always.
noticed that a lot.
Like it's nothing that to ever get like it's sitting in the middle
Making the
and then it
men
gets
jump
launched
out
towards
of
a brick
there.
wall.
Another
That would
dude
make
is
sense.
seen racing out of the driveway as
Yeah.
well. Another short clip shows the man organizing and stacking items in a storage room. As he does, the door suddenly closes.
Okay, like obviously he's by himself and there's no one else around, it's just him. Obviously there's some paranormal activity happening.
It could have. Okay, I know this. It could have been the wind. It could have been somebody standing on the other side of the door, fucking with him. It could, and it could be a paranormal thing. I'm just saying. Mhm.
Again, he jumps up, clearly scared. Are these strange events paranormal? Or
I
is some
believe so.
jokester playing pranks on
I
this
think that
innocent
chair one is kinda-
person? I'm siding with the paranormal option for this one. It might be time to call an exorcist. Number
You don't
17.
need an exorcist for paranormal stuff, not all the time.
It's
though.
it sounds fancy. Just saying we might need an
When
exorcist.
if you need an exorcist, you'll know when you need an exorcist.
They're here. A bolt lock can't keep the paranormal out. Published by Dark Ghost
Oh, this guy.
Oh, they're
Paranormal in
good.
April of 2021.
I've seen some of this guy's
is a true
stuff.
house of horrors.
Yeah,
As
see,
Russian
his
paranormal investigator
paranormal
Dennis
investigations
looks
are
around
pretty
the
awesome.
unsettling home, something appears to let itself in.
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's so cool.
This guy's
Like,
done a
that
lot of
is-
work in this house.
Yeah, I've noticed that, and I find that really fascinating, especially when it comes to things like that, because we don't know how strong ghosts can be or spiritual beings can be, but obviously if they can strong enough, they can open up doors.
Dennis backs off and shuts the door behind him, but that doesn't stop the unwelcome guest.
That's amazing.
That would be crazy to experience.
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
After verifying that there's no one there, Dennis returns to his investigation. Close by, he hears a loud knock.
That's pretty cool.
Later, the wardrobe drawers open on their own.
This is paranormal. You can tell this is paranormal 100%. Like, I know you might not believe that, but being a paranormal investigator for so many years and being around paranormal, you know that's paranormal.
And what looks like newspaper is shoved up from one of them. Then the wardrobe doors open one at a time. The second one repeatedly swings open and shut.
This is like
Dennis
poltergeist activity.
Apparently,
this
this
level.
house, it was like his old grandmother's house, and she grew up in this house, so it's like over 100 years old or something. I think that that's what it is. But yeah, he's got some pretty good videos where, like, you look at him like, that's fucking hard to explain. So yeah, I'll give him that.
Yeah.
Later, he hears a noise. A bunch of racket draws him to this cupboard.
I would love to come to this place.
I want to go to this place. Oh, that's it. That's even terrifying in your headphones. It like goes from one side to another.
I know,
fucking
it's like fucking bang, 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 bang. Yeah, definitely. If I had the chance to go to this place, I would definitely go because this is awesome.
Yeah, I would definitely check this out.
It sounds like all the dishes inside are jumping around. Opening the cupboard doors, he finds nothing out of place. He then hears another noise and finds a bag moving as it hangs on the wall, like there's an animal trapped inside
That
of
is
it.
crazy.
That is intense. Holy shit.
There's so much activity in this house. Make sure Ghost Ventures don't find this place out because they'll just bulldoze it down.
Oh, fuck hell.
Shots fired.
He takes the bag from its hook and opens it, but again, there's nothing inside. When he puts
It's
it back
moving.
down on the bed, it continues to move. What is inhabiting this haunted home? Whatever it is, It let itself in.
Okay, pause it.
Number
All right.
6.
Well,
Okay, that is crazy. The fact that he put it back down on the bed and it started doing that again. So
that was intense. That was
yeah,
intense.
I
Like,
love that.
that
He's
is,
got
like,
some
class A
awesome.
paranormal activity.
Oh yeah, he's got some awesome activity there. I would love to go there firsthand and experience it and say if it's legit or not. Just
Yeah,
because,
that'd be
like,
really cool.
he does it. Apparently, he does it by himself. He set up all the cameras by himself. He's supposed to be by himself, so I would love to see it in person.
What one brave man he is.
I'll give him that. He's got balls of steel. But yeah. All right. So yeah, we only did about half that video just because it was 30 videos, and some of them weren't paranormal, which is fine. But we want to focus more on paranormal. But the paranormal ones were pretty cool. The one with the
Mhm.
witch thing in the cemetery, like that was obviously
I
they.
was
What?
like, I'm not saying like it could be paranormal, it could be paranormal, but it was in between. But still, I'm on the edge of kind of like that one. I'm like,
I think
is
that
it
one
kind
they
of? I don't know.
they stumbled across somebody doing a little ritual. There's a lot of like elderly, like, and it sounds like they're from Europe or some kind, possibly. I couldn't
Mhm.
like place where they were from. There's a lot of people that follow different religions there, and a lot of them have like the type of like very dark magic, voodoo type of stuff, and they do little rituals like that. That's a common thing with a lot of old school like people like that. So it's not uncommon to do that. And they went there, they kind of disturbed them a little bit, and they might have been a little pissed off. And so that's where they're making voices at him. So I'm gonna say they just stumbled across something they were just terrified and were not expecting to come across. That's what I think about that one. But that was pretty cool though, and that would be scary as shit.
I thought the videos were very interesting, and I'm definitely keen to check some more out later.
Yeah, yeah. Well, okay. I have no problem doing more reaction videos because that was actually a lot of fun. Just calling bullshit on stuff, and yes, always question things, people. Always questions. Never take everything at face value. Like the one with the three guys down the hallway with the little nurse woman thing standing at the end of the hallway. That was pretty cool. I'm
That
going
was like poltergeist activity as I saw it.
that yeah, because you could see it. You could see it and see detail. That's some strong shit if it was that. But the fact is, they're a prime example of something happens, they freak out, run away, and then the thing that they saw just miraculously isn't there anymore, so they can't record it. It's like
Mhm.
the fuck. But
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah. So we should probably wrap this up now. We've been going for probably close to an hour. So yeah.
Mhm.
So
Thank you for joining us.
yes, indeed. Thank you guys very much. We will try to have this one up in proper time, and hopefully it will convert properly. And just, I'm gonna have to reconvert the other one just to get it to do it properly. But yeah, so this one will be edited and up by Wednesday. I'm gonna say that right now.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yep. Okay. So goodbye, everybody. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. And hopefully, come visit our lives every Friday night at 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Australian Eastern Standard Time on TikTok.
I hope to see you all there.
All right. See you later, Lauren.
Bye bye.
Bye.